Test. Okay. Okay, it's recording. Okay. Hi guys. My name is, as you can see in this. Okay, this is my name. I will not mention because the subtitle is error, as my friend does. Okay, I will explain about the elements of literary review. The first is there is a bibliographical information. There is content about the author's name, subtitle, if any, kind of text, target of audience, editor, if any, place, publisher and date of publication, edition, if any or necessary, the number of pages, and the book prices. So the example is here the example. Okay, this is my title of this is the title of literary review that I've made. Strange illness that confused everyone. Right. The title of the story is The Treatment of Bibi Haldar. The author is Chumba Lahiri. The genre is short story fiction. Target audience adult. Place 215 Park Avenue South, New York 1003. The publisher is Houghton Mifflin Harcourt Publishing Company. Published on 1999. The ISBN is 9780395927205. The number of page is 7. This is for the information. This is the first edition. Okay, move to the next stage. The next stage of elements of literary review is the background information. It is about the background of the author and the book. So, what I wrote is this is the name of Chumba Lahiri. Her real name is Nilanjana Sudesna Lahiri. She is an author from United States and Indian descent, born on 11 July 1967 in London, England. Her parents immigrated to UK from their town Calcutta, India. Her father moves to United States for work and decides to stay there. Eventually, they settling in South Kingston, Rhode Island. When she was a small child, okay, with the family nickname Jumpa, coming to be used by school teachers, Lahiri went on to attend Barnard College in New York, focusing on English literature. Then in 1999, she published her first book, that's right, The Interpreter of Melodies. This is her first book. As I said, it is short story collection and the treatment of Bibi Haldar, the story that I review, is one of the short story from it. The Interpreter of Melodies won the Pulitzer for fiction in 2000. Oh, incredible. Okay, the next is the analysis structure or the intrinsic element. It is contained about the character, setting, plot, point of view, theme, moral message, and symbol. Okay, as you can see, The Treatment of Bibi Haldar is a short story about a girl named Bibi Haldar who have been sick for a long time. This is the character, Bibi Haldar. Bibi is the girl who likes to complain but can't do Indian woman's work in general. When her sickness is getting worse, there's a doctor who gives advice to her for marriage. The story is getting interesting with explanation of every causes in the story when we read more, like why Bibi can do so. The perspective in this story is third person and the theme of story is social. The moral message of the story is to always fight your situation and don't run from it. That's my conclusion. of marriage. Okay, and then there is a critical comment. It's about to conclude the review. So, honestly, at first I saw the story. The title is not look so interested and impressed as usual. Yeah, to be honest, like I think this is just a story about a married woman and his husband and her husband. I mean, sorry, and something like that. But the title is but as a term, don't judge book by its cover. This book realized me that the term is accurate with this. I just read the first paragraph and getting curious in every line. True. So far, when I read the story, the content of literary is easy to understand. Only a few foreign vocabularies that I not used to know in daily life. This story is something fresh for me because I never see this unique case in my entire life happening to people around me or someone that I met. There is the surprising part in the story that made me as a reader. For a second I never thought this will happen. It is relate with baby sickness. Something I learned from the story is not to dramatize the situation. This story is not bring any important issues of the society, and the book bring contribution in the society as the immigrant who already lost their true self when they move to the other country. And the author used the modern era of literature, which relate to real life. The story of Bibi Haldar also has a strong opening because it starts with the main character who's sick for years and the author's writing style is satisfying. Satisfying, that's the word that I thought. In the story, the author also gives us a detailed description for each situation and balanced method between showing and telling. As I mentioned on above, the author used the modern era of literature and the modern literature is logic. So this story too. I mean, if there's any question of, uh, is this story can happen in real life? I will say yes, it can. So that's why I said this is the author wrote in this modern era of literature. There's no fantasy or something like myth or legend. And then don't worry about cliffhanger. This story has the ending that everyone probably like. Yep, you should read this story. Okay, I think that's enough. So bye.